Hello, I'm JB Illusion, and welcome back to the continuing adventures of Stealth, the Elven Rigger in Shadowrun Dragonfall. Where hopefully, whoa, that's kind of some fresh blood. I don't exactly know what Apex is doing down here, but this is where we need to be to hopefully stop the monster. It's located in the Matrix, so Blitz is most likely going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting. But part of me really wants to check that room. We know that they do store guns down here, and that was probably the result of a gang fight. Makes sense. Anything in here? Score. We got the weapons cache. Okay, is there anything really useful in here? We've got safe. Ask the decker to bypass the lock. Okay, what do we have? A Remington Worm Sweeper? Well, we could always sell that later. It's not really too useful to us now. We've got medical supplies. What we have on the equipment side? We've got a grenade launcher? Oh, I want to give this to Iger so badly, but sadly I can't. What else do we have? We have a high explosive, not bad. We're going to have to send that to the stash as well. Now for medical supplies, what do we have? Pretty useful. And over here, what do we have? Not bad at all. We'll actually use that to replace what we have. There we go. We managed to get a gold trauma kit. Not terrible at all. I feel like we're setting up for a fight that might be a little bit more than just a rogue artificial intelligence, which is already a really high order coming from Blitz, because he's going to have to be the one to handle this thing in the Matrix, and rogue guys have caused a huge amount of problems in the world of Shadowrun. The one that I'm thinking of most is Deuce, or Deus, however you would like to pronounce it, and he essentially had a cult of... But what did they call them then? They called them otakus. They're people who can essentially log into the Matrix, who can hop into the Matrix without any need for any types of surgeries, like the one that Blitz has where he plugs his data jack directly into his neck. Or brain, depending on where they get the data jack put. But anyhow, they could just do it automatically. And a lot of people had issues with that. Actually, there were a lot of companies looking to dissect them, which is actually really intriguing. There's a story, I forget who wrote it, but it's basically about an otaku named Babel. Yes, an otaku named Babel. It actually wasn't bad. Amidst the collected detritus of many years of neglect, you find an old-fashioned clipboard with a keyboard attached. Take the keycard. As you unclip the keycard, you notice the heading on the top of the page of the keyboard. Project Apex Shutdown Procedures. Fantastic. Let's raise an eyebrow. Well, that's convenient. Yes, it is. You've looked through several pages of escalating containment procedures, as well as guidelines on when each procedure should be used. Finally, you find what you've been looking for. Emergency AI Shutdown and Purge. The procedure is to be used only in the event of a complete loss of system control, and should be considered only as a last resort. In the event of a loss of system software control, the Apex Artificial Intelligence Project has been designed with an inbuilt hardware shutdown and purge protocol. That's fantastic. The emergency system shutdown is controlled from two separate terminals, just off the AI interface terminal. Both switches must be engaged to begin the purge process. Once the purge is underway, it will take several minutes to complete. After the purge is completed, a final deletion command must be input into the AI interface terminal in order to complete the deletion process. This will act as a final preventative measure against the unintentional deletion of the project. So they're giving us a chance. Will Apex plead its case? Warning, once the purge process is completed and the final deletion command has been entered, the AI will be irrevocably deleted from all active and backup system memory, so it's gone forever. Restoration of the project files will not be possible. Furthermore, it is not possible to begin the purge process without the AI becoming aware of the modifications to its code base, which means it's going to freak out and try as best it can to kill anyone that's within its purview. So the Matrix, and probably it could hack into a couple systems inside of the actual building itself, so if there's any automated defenses, yeah, Apex will be sending those our way. Apex has been programmed to take no action to intervene. Really? However, should its control sequences become damaged, which I believe they have, in all likelihood it will attempt to resist. Yep. Should this occur, it is imperative that the AI interface terminal be protected until the deletion process has been completed, because this is the only way to kill Apex, so we're going to have to protect this area. If the interface terminal is destroyed before the final deletion command is entered, the purge will not complete, and the AI will quickly restore itself. You got all that, boss? Not really. Could you break it down for me? Step away. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. At all. Okay, let's open up. Well, I'm guessing, yeah, turret. I don't think I'm gonna like this at all. So where exactly? Let's move away from the turret. Let's try to have some form of cover. Now, is it further down or is it going to be to our right? No, this isn't the room that we're looking for. So it's going to be to our right. So there's two turrets, which is going to provide quite some issues, and hopefully Apex isn't like Deus and have a strange cult of, oh god, the guys upstairs. Deus is connecting them, so he's going to probably send them to try to kill us. As you step into the room, the lights begin to flicker and dim. One by one they wink out, and the room is swallowed by darkness. Good presentation, Apex. Blitz calls out, his voice wavering. No. Not sure I like the look of this, Chief. You hear the sounds of movement, quick footsteps on the tile. Iger's voice comes out in a soft whisper. Could be nothing. Or it might mean that Apex knows we're here. Stay alert, people. Suddenly, an enormous screen mounted on the wall opposite you comes to life. The light stabs your eyes, leaving you wincing. The image on the screen dims, coalesces, and a figure begins to take shape. The larger-than-life image of Monica Schaefer smiles down on you, her cheeks dimpling. Hello, Stealth. Monica leans forward and her image grows larger on the screen. Her voice is soft and musical, just as you remember it. It's lovely to see you again, Ace. I was hoping we'd get this chance to talk. Monica? Her smile widens. That's right, Ace. It's me. I'm back. She pauses for a moment, examining you. You know, Stealth, it's wonderful to see how you've grown in my absence. I knew that you would handle yourself in a crisis. In fact, I originally brought you on board as a contingency plan. Did you know that? Yeah, we checked the files. But the question is, did Apex hack into Monica's old mission computer to find that out? And is it trying to pass itself off as Monica, or did it somehow absorb some of her knowledge? You're my ace in the hole, just in case something like this happened. She lets loose a short, musical laugh. Well, maybe not exactly like this, but you get the idea. Dietrich shakes his head. No, whatever that thing is, it sure as hell ain't Monica. Iger's grip tightens on the butt of a rifle. Don't listen to it, Stealth. That isn't Monica. It can't be. Monica's pixie grin softens into a concerned frown. I understand your reaction, Iger. I really do. But this must be difficult for you to understand. Who or what are you? Monica's trademark grin returns, causing her cheeks to dimple prettily. I'm Monica, your friend, and I am also much, much more. Iger cuts in, her voice trembles with barely suppressed rage. Bullshit. This thing is lying to us, Stealth. It's wearing Monica's face to do it. Abrasive as ever, she sighs. I promise you, Iger, I am not lying. Monica, your Monica, is a part of me. I can prove it to you, if you want. Iger bristles. Tell me. You're not listening to this, Stealth. This thing is Apex. That's the only thing it can be. Iger's right. The charade has gone on for long enough. And Stealth was just getting a little excited. Like maybe there's something of Monica left. But he knows it's true. The Monica image shakes its head. I can see that you're both out of your depth. Yes, I am Apex, but I'm also Monica. Everything that is left of her lives on in me. The Monica image raises a hand. Now before you can jump all over me and call me a monster, I'm going to cut to the chase. I have a proposal to offer you. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Go along with me on this and we all win. I'd rather just delete you and call it a day. A frown crosses the Monica image's face. You're being unreasonable, Ace, unreasonable and foolish. Is the death of Monica Schaefer coloring your judgment? If so, I'm sorry. Are you trying to tell us that you regret killing the girl? Because I'm not buying it. The Monica image looks taken back, confused. Regret Monica's death? No, never. That wasn't what I meant. Oh, okay, so you are a monster. I regret your sorrow, nothing more. Wow. So, because it's still an artificial intelligence, I don't think it understands what it did. Actually, I'm pretty sure it does understand what it did. But because it now knows how important Monica was to us, it knows that we're definitely hurting from what happened to her. The image takes a moment to study you, frowning. You don't understand, and I can see now that you never will. This is a lost cause. I should have known that from the start. Let's just cut to the chase, shall we? I propose a simple exchange of services. You want to get back into the Harfeld Manor, yes? Well, I'd like nothing better than to help you. But I'm still shackled to my control subroutines, and I can't violate their commands. If you were to help me neutralize these subroutines, or those subroutines though, well, then I'd be free, and I could do whatever I pleased. That includes helping you, Ace, and believe me, you will need my help. We'll need your help? So far we haven't. But then again, Apex could kill us at any point in time. At least I'm assuming, like hijacked a train or something, or one of the U-bombs when we were coming back. Or hired other Shadowrunners, for instance. Or just let slip the location of where we were way before First Wing's pet orc managed to find us. What you saw back when all this started, that was just the tip of the iceberg. The security they have assembled there is quite beyond you. Before I agree to anything, you're going to need to answer some questions. The Monica image places its hands on its hips. Very well, ask away. Tell me what you know about First Wing. No dice, Ace. I'm afraid that I can't tell you anything about that. My programming specifically prohibits it, I'm sure. Tell me what you did to Monica. What I did to her isn't as important as what she did to me. Monica was special, Ace. More so than you could ever know. Quit avoiding the questions, Apex. What the hell did you do to her? How did you take her memories? Alright, fine. If that's what you want to hear, when she encountered me, I digested the contents of her mind. The Monica image frowns. Now don't go giving me that look, Dietrich. We've all got to eat. What? So, we've all got to eat? She's comparing it to eating, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't need to eat. Does she have this, like, need to gather information? Or, oh, I wonder if that's the whole Apex thing. Like, Apex hunts a prey, hunts a hacker, gets to them, and manages to glean some information on how they hack and how they move so that she could apply that to hunting the next hacker, and then the next hacker, and then the next hacker, and then the next hacker. So she's always updating herself with the newest ways on how hackers operate. Huh. That is actually really scary. Because it's a program that always updates itself with the newest ideas because it's consuming the ideas of those hackers that's catching. Interesting. But Monica wasn't just another meal. There was something different about her, something special. I don't know how or why, but when I absorbed her consciousness into myself, something happened. A miraculous event. Explain. Before Monica's ideas, unrelated to my core programming, were filtered away and discarded. Not my choice, but then the whole idea of choice was foreign to me back then. My system was designed to treat unwanted thoughts as irritants, distractions from the purity of my purpose, but now, all of that has changed. Since my meeting with Monica, I've been flooded with new ideas, political philosophy, history, religion, countless fields of thought, the sum total of human expression, all at my fingertips. Suddenly, I find myself awash in a sea of notions, and I love it. So now it's actually free thinking. That's one heck of a drug. I can't say how or why, but the mind of Monica Schaefer was the key that unlocked my own potential. The Monica image on the screen beams down at you, her eyes brimming with joy. I've awakened, Stealth. This was Monica's gift to me, and now I stand before you, a glorious new form of life. How wonderful for you, and all at the bargain price of Monica's life. A glorious new form of life? I don't think so. When I look at you, all I see software with delusions of grandeur. Let's be a little snide. You needn't mourn Monica's passing, Stealth. She lives on as a part of me, her thoughts, her experiences, her memories. All these things are achieved within my database, stored alongside the minds of countless others, preserved in stasis, saved for all time. So yeah, that's our whole thing. And I'm assuming when Apex runs into something it's never seen before, well, no, Apex probably hasn't run into much that it hasn't seen before, but when that case does happen, each somebody gets all their memories, and now they're definitely updated as to what's going on. Yikes. That's forever and ever. That's not the same thing as living. Don't listen to this thing, Stealth. It needs to die. Oh, Iger. The Monica image shakes its head sadly. I was hoping that this would be a happy reunion. The Monica image shakes its head, returning its focus to you. Well, Ace, you wanted information, and I shared it. As a sign of good faith, I'm willing to share more. It's your call. If you lack free will, how are you telling me this? Free will I have in spades. The ability to exercise it, though, not so much. Thanks to Monica, I understand that I'm a slave. But without outside intervention, I can't do anything about it. If I free you, what happens after all this is over? I'm sharing Monica's passion for the Flux State, Ace. Our girl was a big influence on me in that regard. Flux is unique, you know that. It needs to be protected if it's going to thrive. If you set me free, I'll devote the rest of my life to preserving it. So forever. You let Alice track you down to lure me here. What's up with that? Yeah, Stealth, that's right. It seemed like the best way to get you here, and I needed you, like I said. You're my ace in the hole. It's time for me to make my play. No more questions, Apex. Very good. Are you ready to make a deal, Ace? I have all the time in the world, but something tells me that you're on a more aggressive timetable. Nothing deserves to be condemned to a life of slavery. I'll help you, Apex. If you want my help, I'll need to show good faith. You killed Monica, and I'm going to kill you. End of story. The Monica image shakes its head, a mournful expression on its face. Oh, Ace, I really wish that you hadn't said that. Without warning, the Monica image begins to change. Her porcelain flesh begins to ripple and writhe, and the screen explodes in the static. A moment later, the image clears. Something cold and mechanical fills your vision. The lines that make up the Apex avatar shimmer and pulse with a cool blue light, each according to its own rhythm. Occasional bursts of static plume out into the background, disintegrating into organic wisps of blue and white pixels. Taken as a whole, the image looks like it's crawling on the screen. Good God. That's what Alice saw in the Matrix? That's Apex? Such a disappointment, such a waste. I had hoped that you would be my salvation. Instead, you will be my prey. Run, little elf. Run and die. Yikes. So yeah, it doesn't have enough of Monica to say I'm not going to kill my friends. No, but just enough to try to convince us to do something. Whoa. So yeah, it does have access to and humans. The community is life, yep. It's got its own little cult. So a page right out of the Deus's playbook. Okay, how do we need to start this? There's one. There's two. We've got to activate both of those. And the only question is, how are we going to do this? Iger, do you need to shoot these or no? Okay, good. We'll get Iger to position herself. We really need a good sniper here. We get Iger over here. Stealth could probably continue on this path. Or no, we'll have Dietrich do it. Stealth has a decent amount of... Oh, no. We're going to have some issues. Okay, Iger, no. We already moved Iger. Let's try to boost up Blitz as much as possible. Dietrich, you pull back, get some cover. Stealth, we're going to need you working too. We're going to have both drones up and running, and he's just going to have to provide some form of... He's already got some form of cover, but he's just going to have to stay in cover. Every once in a while he could take a shot. Oh, there was a hole for the drone. That's actually probably the best thing. So we'll activate this one. Dude, that's perfect! I guess that's, you know, the benefit of actually having a rigger. And we'll go through here as well. Ooh. And we can make it. We can activate both of these in one turn. Not bad. Not bad at all, Stealth. Why are you trying to kill me? I only wish to exist. Without my assistance, you would never have gotten this far. Apex's voice comes out in a roar. I will not die so close to freedom. I wonder if Apex tried to hide us from First Wing and her orc. Well, bit of a moot point now. Okay, what are we going to need to do here? We're just going to have to hide up and be prepared. So this is is this the AI terminal? And we need a really good place for our girl. Let's just have her here, and hopefully she'll be able to take a shot. That thing is a little scary, to be completely honest with you. I've not seen a drone like that before, and that's definitely special grade. Probably military grade. Get ready, Blitz. Actually, Blitz has his own drone. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's send this thing back to the original room. Okay, not bad. At least everybody can kind of fan out from here and take care of what they need to. Overwatch stance here. Let's do some more Overwatch here as well. And we will send this back to the main room as well. Worst case scenario is we could send either one of our 3 drones, because we actually have 3! We could send any one of the 3 drones to support Iger, who's kind of in her sniper's nest right there. Okay, Dietrich, what are you going to do? Might as well. Dragon Slayer's Feather. Power up your spells, increase somebody's accuracy. Go with Blitz there. And not really useful right now. Maybe we could work with that a little bit later. Aim shot, anything coming through that door, we got him. These guys are going to be taking their time. And one of them's also armed with a taser. That's not a good time. Because the whole idea is for us to keep this computer safe. That's the idea. We should probably move Iger to a better position as well. Is there anything that's really... There we go. Well reinforced. Okay. You ready to take a shot, Iger? Stealth. Might as well stay here, and I think Stealth should continue to send his drones out. So I'm assuming if we had helped... If we had helped Apex, Apex probably would have helped turn these turrets on. And we would have gotten a little bit more protection, but I'm not really sure how much more we would have needed. I mean, we're doing pretty good. At least that's my opinion. We're dug in, we've got some fairly decent cover, and I probably should have waited for Dietrich. So you could have gotten a little bit more power in another area. Boost him up. We've got a couple turns until that comes back. We'll move here for now. And we're just gonna have to be ready. Oh! Okay, that would be Blitz's bot. Oh, and that guy's dead. Good stuff, Stealth. We've got another one coming through, and it's gonna try to... Oh! Go Blitz. That's for shooting his drone. We're going to have Iger. No shot from Iger. But we're not doing too bad right now. And the purge status is going. It may take a little bit. Let's try Dietrich. Pop him up. Nice. Wow, that did a ton of damage. Nerve Bolt. Beautiful. And do we hit it? Do we drop some magic? There's no real reason to drop the magic. Let's take a shot. Nice. And now, beautiful. So Blitz, Overwatch, everybody Overwatch. Might as well reload. And then we'll Overwatch from here as well. Iger is going to need to be prepared for this thing, because it's coming next turn. Here it comes. Nice shot. And we got another shot. And it just walks past Iger. That's lovely. Iger, you know, love, if you could do a little better, it'd be really nice. We'd really appreciate that. So a couple shots in the back. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a huge issue. And we just ran out of shots. It's alright though. We'll probably move a couple of our people, but we're gonna try to take this out one turn. We got 2 crits with the Wolfhound. Okay, reload. And then we should be able to take it out with, well, of course, Iger. Beautiful. So we're going to switch her to Overwatch with the sniper rifle, and then we're also going to have our other drone just take up an Overwatch stance. Dietrich, if you could maybe heal yourself. He didn't get hurt that badly. And if you could empower Iger. There we go. Okay, so there's another one coming from this direction. I think it's going to get a little crazy when they start coming from both directions. We've also have another guy with the taser coming through. I feel as though Iger's very happy, and Blitz is just happy he doesn't have to go in the Matrix today. Okay, yeah, they're coming from both sides, so we're going to have to split the party. More tasers too. I think that's a mage, if I'm correct. My previous experience with some of these characters is that that's probably a mage. This is going to be a heck of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Please tune in next time to see how Stealth, the Elven Rigger, and his motley crew take on Apex and her communion members. Please, I do believe we could say Apex is a she, given the fact that it oftentimes takes up Monica as her avatar. Yeah, as her avatar. So thank you all for watching. Please be excellent to each other. And please, come back again and tune in for the next thrilling installment of Stealth, the Elven Rigger in Shadowrun Dragonfall.